We live a lush life, champagne, gold rain. We get to be everything that we wanna be. Running that red light, slide through, fast car, Malibu. I just want you rolling with me.
Hey guys, it's Phonts. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a little bit different. It's creative.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing.
I had this idea of, okay, so I had this weird dream one night where it wasn't really much of a dream, but it was more of an emotion, and I just felt like I was super in love. And then I thought of what it feels like when you're in love and how you have like stars in your eyes. And then I made this. So I'm gonna zoom in. We have like these galaxy eyes, sort of like thing, like when you look into someone that you love and you see stars in their eyes. That is the vibe. I know it's Halloween time and everybody's doing like spooky looks. For the love of God, I could not think of money or anything that I was super obsessed with doing for a spooky look. So I just wanted to be a little bit more creative, and I did this. I'm obsessed with it. I can't wait to take photos. So if you want to see how I got this look, it's this way. Let's keep on watching. I'm about to be this way. It's that way. Keep on watching.
Y'all, I have not done a voiceover in forever. I am nervous. So first thing I'm doing is just cleaning up under my brows. I just took my LA Girl Pro concealer. I love this. I'm not bringing it all the way down. I'm just blending it out just kind of above my crease because the rest of my eye is pretty much accounted for. So I'm taking my Flash palette. I actually got this one off Amazon because Makeup Forever didn't have it when I wanted it. And I'm taking the black shade in there. I'm only using the black for right now. And I'm just outlining an overall eye shape. I'm not really sure what to call it. This took me forever though, I could tell you that. But I'm just using that because that is like the creamiest black that I own. So I'm outlining my whole eye, and then I'm going to take my cream liner from e.l.f. and I'm going to pack it in and fill up the entire space. So the cream in the cream in the Flash palette is super creamy. The one in the gel liner, it's a lot easier to like pack on, and I knew it would give me a better base that wouldn't move around too much. So that's why I kind of used the two. But I had to really try and perfect the shape. One eye, you saw me breeze through it. This eye that I'm on right now, it gave baby girl some issues, okay? I was not a fan. So because I wanted it to be super crisp outline, I took my NYC liquid liner, which I stocked up, thank God, because it's still my go-to. So I'm taking that and I'm just kind of outlining the overall shape, just because the two cream products, I wasn't sure if I was going to set my lid yet or not, and I wanted to get all up in there without having to like wipe it off or use a wipe or a Q-tip. Like, ain't nobody got time for that, okay? Ain't nobody got time. So I just used that to kind of sharpen up the shape, which you see me doing right here, and it worked out really well.
Wow, that took 10 minutes. Wow.
I had to snap it. Because what else do you do when you feel like you look crazy? You do a Snapchat, and then I was putting on some music and I got in the zone. So right now I'm using my Jaclyn Hill palette. You can't see it, but I'll show you the shades later. I am just packing in. There are little gaps. I don't know if they show up on the screen, but packing that in with the black. I decided to set it all. So yeah. Now, so this is a Badhabit palette. Those are the different shades I'm using, but I'm going to talk you through it. Once your lid is set, it's kind of just a free-for-all. So I'm using two iridescent shades from the, I think it's called the Retro Love. It's a dupe for an Anastasia palette. So I just put that all over. I knew for Galaxy Eyes I wanted to play around with light and dark, like light on a dark base, I guess, and just kind of go in. I am low-key embarrassed. I thought I cut out all this dancing stuff. I apologize. So couldn't even tell you the song. That is the sad part. Now I'm using the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm mixing that blue and the purple. For the most part, guys, I'm just going back and forth. There's no real rhyme or reason. I think I was using 3 to 4 different brushes, and I just kept yo-yoing in those 4 to 5 shades, just adding it in. If I had too much purple or too much of the blue or not enough of those iridescent shades, I just went back and forth. So as long as you get the shape down, I feel like this look is pretty easy. The shape is honestly the most annoying part. But once that's it, you're like set to go. And I just kept playing around with it till I felt good. Now this is when I was on some real clown girl shit. So I watched Nicole's video when she did like the paint thing, and I was like, oh, like the white splatters would look so cool on this. The cream in that palette, child, no. If you have a water activated paint, it would look so dope. I recommend. I used, look at this, a joke, a mess, because it didn't work. So I tried my best to get it on there, and I was so annoyed, so I just started to dab it on. I was a little heavy-handed on one eye. You can see my face. I was like, yikes. But it worked out fine. I actually liked it. It gave me an extra layer of texture and some more light on the black base without using too much of like the white, or like wishing I used a different base, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I wasn't too mad at that at all. I'm just going back in and touching up these shape because I knew I wanted the shape to be super crisp, and I'm honestly proud of myself. Sometimes I get a little nervous and I get a little shaky handed, but I was here for it. This is just a glitter liner from NYX. It's a gold glitter. I'm really trying to play up the texture here. And ooh, rhinestones. So I definitely knew, like without a doubt, I wanted rhinestones in my inner corner and on my outer corner. So that's what you're going to see me use here. Now, if my rhinestones were smaller, I probably would have put a lot more on my eyes. This is a little time consuming. For this, I used a different lash glue than normal. This is the Duo glue, just because I feel like it's super tacky. So if you are going to wear this out for any reason, you're good to go. She ain't going nowhere. So I don't know if I include it, but after a while I was like, oh, I have a few gaps on here. I added a few more, I think 2 like on the actual lid. Now I'm just prepping my eyes. I'm prepping my lashes for my I'm prepping my eyes for lashes. Good God. So that's the Pretty Vulgar lashes. These are my go-to, which are the So Wispy 08s from Kiss. I finished up my face. You guys see me do that all the time. Right now I'm contouring. Do y'all remember the Ida brush? Ida? I still don't know, but baby girl loves NARS, so I brought her back out. I've been feeling kind of chunky. I needed to be a little snatched or whatever. And then this is my Morphe palette. I always use 2 different bronzers, one to contour and one to warm up, so this just seemed like the perfect thing for me. As far as face details, don't worry, I'll have everything listed down below and also on my Instagram at Phontsforevs. Shameless plug, I don't care. I am baking under my cheekbones because, again, I wanted to be snatched. It's what I deserve, honestly. So I'm just baking with the same powder that I used to set my face. And I'm taking the same lighter 2 shades that I used on my lids to highlight my face. You can't tell on camera. It was the prettiest, like, bluish green. Oh, I was living for it. For blush, this is the Peachy Love Trio from Anastasia. For my cheeks, I'm mixing the outer 2, and I went crazy on my nose because I low-key want to be a soft girl, okay? So, yeah. Outer 2 for my cheeks. On my forehead, you don't really see me, but I'm using the middle shade, which is a little bit deeper. I don't like to bake on my face. You'll see, you know, on my eyes, under my eyes, powder will stay forever. Not so much on my face. I'm using the same highlight shades on my nose, on my cheeks. Oh, so beaming. I'm obsessed. But I went a little too crazy, so I had to blend that out. And now we're on to lips. So my lips weren't the main focus. I'm just taking a regular brown liner. I don't even know what brand that is. Like, I have no clue, but it's a basic brown liner, and I am mixing 2 glosses. The first one that you see me put on is Partner in Crime. It's the Kylie X Jordan one, so it kind of sucks because I think that's my favorite gloss. Doubt she'll ever make more of it. And then I have on the Champagne Glam Gloss from e.l.f. I put one on one lip, one on the other, and I mix it together. And then, of course, I had to put nude on my waterline. This one is from Essence. That's my thing. Y'all know, baby girl loves it. Okay, I don't cheat. So for my eyes right now, I'm just going to put on mascara again because I'm going to do individual lashes. I didn't record it because I was kind of nervous about how that would look, but I just cut up some lashes. I used 3 per eye. And now look, she popping or whatever. Okay, so now I'm just going to dust it away, and that's the look.
We live a lush life, champagne, gold rain. We get to be everything that we wanna be. Running that red light, slide through, fast car, Malibu. I just want you rolling with me.